So let's talk about the juvenile wing at Hmp Eastwood Park. So when I turned 17 at Rainsbrook Secure Centre, they then shipped me out to a juvenile wing at Hmp Eastwood Park, all 17-year-old girls, and there was only about 12 of us. So upstairs you slept, downstairs is education. You only really got to go outside on the weekend, so you were just stuck in that building, and that did actually feel like prison. That was probably the worst of them all. If you went to Sunday chapel, you got to mix with obviously 18 and above in the chapel, and that's where you used to get your cigarettes and whatever. The education there again just insulted my intelligence. Apart from cooking, I enjoyed the cooking lessons, that was good. I'm in sports, I liked playing the sports as well because I'm good at sports. But yeah, I had a friend there anyway from Rainsbrook Secure Centre. She got there before me, so it was nice to already know someone that was already there, so I settled in pretty much straight away. The food is basically the same as the main jail as well. You could have seconds, thirds, fourths, fifths, sixths if you wanted to. No wonder I put on about 2 stone in there. On this one, you had once a week where you could go to the office if you were good, and you could pick out like makeup and stuff like that. You got to order Avon like you do on the big jail anyway. The cells were basically the same as a big jail, but you had like little hatches, so you could talk to each other. So if you had someone good opposite you, you were sound all night. But I'm glad I did. There was this girl called Tanya, and basically I said, "Oh, how can I make hot chocolate?" She said, "Oh, you just put your milk in the kettle." I didn't know she meant put the milk carton in water in the kettle. Dickhead here pours the milk in the kettle, and I ended up blowing all the electrics on the wing. It was literally an explosion of milk. No one had electric for a couple of hours, but luckily I was like, so everyone just laughed about it. When they say there's always one, that one is always me. Yeah, so on a Sunday, we got to go to the chapel and mix with 18 and above at the chapel. So that's where we used to get our roll-ups. We used to light the little roll-ups off hair dryers. We only used to get a few roll-ups each, but we used to think we were well cool. Closing our hatches, jumping in the shower, lighting it off the hairdryer before we got in. Good times. So yeah, like I said, the juvenile wing is basically in between the kids' jail and the adult jail. So they wear blue, not black and white, but you have to call them by the last names or miss or sir. But yeah, this one was like the most boringest time of my life. It was so boring, literally. I can't even tell you anything good about it. What else can I tell you about it? Most of the girls that obviously I was locked up with on the juvenile wing were in there for stabbings really and stuff like that. But they're all sound. Oh, and there was this one girl who pushed a boyfriend off a cliff in Devon. That was probably the most interesting person on there. Even when your family or friends visited you, it was still in the same building. Literally, you never left that building. It was like, that was jail, that was.